Hello friends, I'm back. I hope you all are there with me. Please raise your hand who are there in the session. All of you, please come back. The break is over. Okay, thank you all for the response. You all can put your hands down. Okay, so let's move ahead. So before the break, we were discussing about Microsoft Defender XDR capability. And for Microsoft Defender XDR, we have explored different tools available in Defender XDR. Like we have explored Microsoft Defender for Office 365 capability. We have discussed Microsoft Defender for Cloud, Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, right? And we have discussed Microsoft Defender for Identity. So now, as before the break, we have worked with Defender for Endpoint and we have successfully onboarded a device, right? And we have also tried the simulation. And now let me just refresh and check whether I have received the alert or not. So I'm going to investigate the alert and the incident which is generated. Yeah. So here you can see an alert is generated. And even if I go back to setting endpoint under onboarding, here both my steps are completed, like first device onboarded and here run the detection test. So both are successfully completed. It means now it is verified that device is properly onboarded and it is responding to Defender for Endpoint, right? So now let's go back to incident and alert. So in the alert, first let's go to alert. And here you can select the alert. And here this is the entire, let me just split and have the enough area. Yeah, so here this is the process tree alert story and the alert name is suspicious PowerShell command line. Here you have this alert story. Give me a minute. And this is your entire alert story. This is the process tree. You can maximize it to have a proper look of it and you can study the proper alert story. Here you can go to alert timeline. This is the entire alert timeline, right? The proper detail, the detail about these file. And here you will notice this is the detail and extreme right side you have the recommendation. So this is the recommendation, alert recommendation. So here it shows that this is a test alert. You can examine the PowerShell command line to understand what command were executed and the script may need to be decoded. You can search the script for more indicator to investigate. Now let's move back to incident. So even the same option you can get here under the incident. Okay, the incident is not displayed. Uh, yeah, so here this is my incident, expand it, and here you have your alert. Now let's click on incident. Right now there is only one alert, so you may have n number of alert in a same incident. Here let's click on manage incident. So when you're going to click on manage here, you can set up the severity, whether it's informational, high, medium or low. As it's for testing purpose, so by default it is taking the informational. Keep it like that. Now move ahead. You can put the incident tag. Like here you can put simulation. Okay. Now you can assign this incident to any user who is going to investigate it. So right now it is unassigned. I will assign it to me. Click on assign to me. Status. Right now it is active. You can make it in progress. Okay, in progress means you have started working with this incident. And under classification, you can put this incident in this classification, like whether it's a phishing related malware. But here, as is for the testing purpose, so we will mark it as security testing. Once it is done, click on save. So incidents updated successfully, and click on close. And now here you can see this is the entire incident detail. This is the attack story. You can click on play button. If there are multiple attacks, it will give you the clear picture. And here you have the incident graph. Right. So here you can see your graph where we can see one user. So as this run command was run by admin, window 1, this was the device which was involved, the endpoint, and there are two processes which was involved. If you want, you can zoom in to have a clear picture. Right. Here you can see the alert involved in this incident, the asset. So there are two assets. One is device and one is user. Investigation. As the investigation is not started, yes, and no evidence and responses collected. Okay, two response I can see. Okay, so that's it. Now that was all about Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. So now I'm going to move ahead and let's move towards our next learning path. So here in this part, we are going to explore the capability of Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So here in this part, you need to understand what is this Microsoft Defender is all about. What are the plans available for cloud workload protection that you can enable with Microsoft Defender for Cloud? How you can connect Azure asset to Defender for Cloud, connecting non-Azure assets, managing your cloud security posture management, workload protection, and remediate security alerts using Defender for Cloud. So Microsoft Defender for Cloud So when you are starting with Microsoft Defender for Cloud, where you need to first enable the features, you have to enable the plan. So Microsoft Defender for Cloud, it include different features, right? Like we are going to explore Defender for Cloud capability for CSPM, that is Cloud Security Posture Management. These features will give you the visibility that how you can uh, how you can understand the current security situation. It can help you to efficiently improve your security score. Then another feature is cloud workload protection. So Microsoft Defender for Cloud that include the DevOps security operations features, CSPM, and cloud workload protection platform. So Microsoft Defender for Cloud, the central feature of it is to enable you to achieve these goals, to improve your security score and to strengthen your security posture. It continuously access your resources, your subscription, right? And your organizations for any security related issues. And then it generate all the finding into a single score so that you can tell your current security situation. The higher the score, of course, the lower our identified risk level. Defender for Cloud, it offers security alerts, which is powered by Microsoft Threat Intelligence. So cloud workload protection, which include a range of advanced intelligent protection for your workload. The workload protection are provided through Microsoft Defender enhanced security features, right? And these plans are specific to the type of resources. You have different plans available. You can enable these plans as per your resources hosted. For example, you can enable Defender for a storage plan to get alerted about suspicious activities, which is related to your Azure storage account. Your Defender for Cloud, it provides you visibility and control of cloud workload protection feature in your environment. There are different type of features that can be like the different type of resources that Microsoft Defender for Cloud can secure, right? So here you have Defender for servers, Defender for app services, Defender for storage, Defender for database, Defender for containers, Defender for key vault, Defender for resource manager, and Defender for DNS. Now let me take you to Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So here I need to go to Azure portal. Okay, so it says that the plan I was using here, it is expired. Actually, I was already using this lab where I was using the Azure Pass, and here it is expired. Okay, no problem. So I will take you to my another trial lab and we'll log in. Okay, so now I need to go to Microsoft Defender for Cloud. If you do not get it here in the recent service, you can search it here at the top. Here you can have the overview as right now Defender for Workload adds a multi-cloud environment.
right? It protects your, for example, if you have resources hosted to other clouds also, like for Google or for AWS environment, right? So this Defender can also be used for other uh, resources also for multi-cloud environment, right? Or even if you have the hybrid setup, okay, means like you have resources hosted on premises. So it also protect your resources even it is hybrid setup. So now here, as you can see right now, this my tenant is set up for Azure subscription only. So I can see only one subscription. There are some added resources, excess resources. So there are total 10 resources which is available in this subscription. Here you can see the security posture. This is the security score I am getting. And here this is the 35% score I am getting for my Azure. So this score will help me to understand the security posture of my organization. And it can help me to understand the security of my resources, the level of security right now I have provided to my cloud resources. Here you can click on explore your security posture to click on it more for to have the more information. This is about the regulatory compliance, workload protection, and the total inventory. Out of that, I can see the three are healthy one and but six are unhealthy. Now let's move on to the next part. Click on environment setting. And here we are going to understand it how we can enable Microsoft Defender for cloud. So as I have only Azure environment, so I can see only Azure tenant. Click on the subscription. And here you have cloud security posture management plan and you have cloud workload protection plan. And here you can see the foundation plan that is by default you get free. Uh, this is a free plan which is by default enabled. And this is the second plan, Defender CSPM plan, which is chargeable. And here you can see the pricing, resource quantity. Right now there are two resources. For that I have enabled this plan. And this was not enabled, I have enabled it. So you can keep it on and off as per your requirement. Like right now I'm putting it off as it will be chargeable, right? I have only enabled it for my server. So you can enable or disable the plan as per your requirement. So this is your Defender CSPN plan, and this is your cloud workload protection. So you have all the plans for server, app services, database, storage, container, right? Key Vault, resource manager, and API. So this is how you can enable your plan. There are few more settings and monitoring capability here, and there are few more Defender plans. So these are the extensions. So when you enable an extension, it will be installed on any new and existing resources. Like this is for log analytic agent, like when you are enabling creating log analytic workplace. So you can enable these Defender plan, vulnerability assessment, endpoint protection, Azure policy, and so on. Now let's explore Microsoft Defender for Cloud dashboard again. Okay, it says to save your setting first, confirm. It has disabled all my plan. It was giving me error for this one storage account. Okay. move back to overview. Now let's explore the cloud security and see the security posture. This is one of the security pillar included in Microsoft Defender for Cloud. Security posture. It's not loaded. Let me refresh it once. Okay, so now here under security posture, you can see the security score. And here in this environment, as right now there is only one Azure subscription, you can click on view recommendation. This is the plan that you have enabled, if you remember, cloud security posture management. So this is a plan, this Defender CS Prem Cloud Security Posture Management Plan, that gives you the recommendation. Okay, so these recommendation you can follow to protect your resources and to make it more secure and to improve your security posture for your organization. Like here, these all are the recommendation. Like a storage account should prevent shared key access. Virtual machine and virtual machine scale set should have enabled, right? Windows virtual machine should enable Azure disk encryption and so on. Take you back. Now let's explore the regulatory compliance. Before that, let me just move back to my Defender for Cloud. So we have just enabled Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So in your Defender for Cloud, you can connect both your Azure and non-Azure asset in Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So in your Defender for Cloud, you might have observed, we can see the total information about the asset which is there in your inventory, right? So here you can see all the Azure assets. You can manage your resources with your asset inventory. So the asset inventory page here in Microsoft Defender for Cloud, it gives you a single page. You can view the security posture for the resources that you have connected with Microsoft Defender for Cloud. As you have enabled the plan, remember the plan for server, plan for storage. Accordingly, you are going to see that how these resources are listed here and managed in this Defender for Cloud. Here, when you can go to this, when you are going to view this inventory page, here you can have a view and it's filtered to address different questions, like for example, which of my subscription with Defender for Cloud is enabled, which of my machine with the tag protection is missing, how many of my machines are tagged with any specific tag, how many resources in a specific resource group have any security finding. So you will be having answer of all these questions in a single place. There are some features of this asset inventory also. Like here you can have the summary of all total resources, any unhealthy resources, right? You can also filter different all the resources as per the categories. And as we have just enabled the plan for it, you can also connect non-Azure resources with Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So when you are using Defender for Cloud, so here you have Microsoft Defender for Cloud capability for your hybrid environment, right? And it can help you to connect with non-Azure machines, connect with AWS account or to multi-cloud environment. Here you have Azure Arc. Azure Arc, which simplifies the government and management. It help your organization to manage your multi-cloud environment and your on-premises resources. With Azure Arc, once it is enabled, you would be able to manage all your environment, manage your virtual machines, right? Which is running in Azure. And not actually, if it is not even running in Azure, it will be treated like as it's a Azure resources. You can use familiar Azure services and management capabilities. You can continue using your traditional DevOps practices to support new cloud native patterns. You can configure custom location, right, on top of your Azure Arc enable. Your Azure Arc allow you to manage different resources type. For example, your servers, data services, SQL Server, and your Kubernetes clusters. You can connect your AWS and GCP environment. Let me show you how we can do that. Go to environment setting. Under environment setting here at the top, you have an option to add the environment. You can click on AWS. Here you can mention the detail of your subscription, which subscription you want to use for AWS, AWS region, connector name, location subscription, AWS account ID, and so on. Once it is set up, so Defender for Cloud, it will treat your other cloud resources as a Azure resources. Similarly, you can do it for your Google Cloud, GCP, right? Just mention your detail for the other cloud environment. And once it is set up, Defender for Cloud capability can be used even for the Google Cloud. Here you can see you have recommendation option available separately, where you have in detail all the recommendation. Even that can be found separately as per the subscription also. Here, like you can also add the filters for the particular resource group. Here, let's just search for machines. Okay, so we have not enabled the Azure Arc. Okay, so here let's explore the security alerts. If any security alert is generated, you can see this alert here, and you can manage this and you can mitigate the security alert. So like here, for example, here you have one security alert created. There is, uh, okay. If you do not see any security alert here, you can also use here the sample alerts. Okay, and here you can click on create sample alert. It will take few minutes, but for your study purpose, it will create some alerts over there. Just refresh. Okay, so here you can see I have total 18 alerts generated. So you can select any of these alert just for study purpose and manage the same. Here I'm selecting this one alert with a high severity. And here you can see view full detail. Click on view full detail. This is the full detail of this alert. And here you have the alert detail. Now let's click on take action. How you can respond to these alerts. And here you can review all the detail over there, right? And here you can see if you want to configure any email notification setting, you can do that. Here it's written how you can mitigate the threats. You can remove the malicious file from your storage account, right? If you want to suppress similar kind of alert, that can be done. Now let's move ahead and we are going to explore Microsoft Sentinel. Before that, I have one more interesting topic, that is Cakewell. Yeah. So before we are going to explore Microsoft Sentinel, let's first understand Microsoft Sentinel Cakewell language. So when you are going to use Sentinel, of course, you are going to use SIM capability where all the logs will be collected for event management. And when you are going to explore your information or investigate the alerts and all incident, you need to get the data from these logs. So here, these Cakewell query is going to help you out. So here under this topic, we are going to focus on these main topics, like how you can construct these Cakewell statement for Microsoft Sentinel, how you can analyze the query result using Cakewell language, building multi-table statement, and work with string data in using Cakewell statement. So let's start. So as I said, this Cakewell statement is to query log data to perform the detection, analysis, and reporting in Microsoft Sentinel. So first, let's understand what are the different elements are available in Cakewell statement. So Cakewell, as it's a query language which is used to perform analysis on the data, to create analytics, workbook, and even to perform hunting in Microsoft Sentinel. So first, when you're going to create and send an Cakewell query, there is a statement you need to put over there, right? So as this Cakewell query, it's a read-only request that is used to process your data and return the result. This is a kind of a tabular expression statements, right? It has a tabular data flow from one tabular query operator to another, which is starting immediately with a data source. As you can see here, when you are putting this query, you need to first mention your data. So my data is coming from the table, like let's say it's a security event. So first you need to mention from where you are going to ask for the data. So that is my table. Now, further, you are going to put the filter. So here, in this example, this is a single statement. It's a tabular expression statement. And this statement starts with a table that is called security event. Now here, there is an event ID. You are filtering that, hey, I want the data from the security event, but only give me the data wherever my event ID matches with 4626. Now, what will be done? Your entire data will be filtered, and your filtered data will be like this. So only the rows where event ID is equal to the event ID you have mentioned here will be available. Now, further, you can perform the analysis, right? You can summarize your data by creating a new column for the count. So here you are summarizing your data. You are creating a new column, right? By using the count function. And then finally, and you are mentioning that your result, it should be limited to 10 rows only. So finally, this is what the data you have received. Got it? So you can access the log analytic environment. Okay. And here you can practice for your Sentinel. So for that, let me take you to the environment here. So first, let me create an log analytic workplace. Okay, I'm going to create a new one. Source group name can only include alphanumeric. Okay, I have to remove the space. Okay. And the name, it is SE200 workplace. Center India, review and create. So first I need to create a log analytic workplace. Once it is created, we can move ahead. Now my log analytic workplace is created. But here I will go to a lab that is especially for that KQL practice. So I will be sharing this link with you all, so that if you have okay, resource demo. Okay, it says that I do not have access. Okay, I think only within the lab. Let's see if I can use it. Okay, so now here I have, okay, no, still even here, it is not allowing me to access this lab. Okay, no, I do not have access. Okay, so I do not have any data available to show you right now. Okay, but I will explain you here how these queries are formed. So as here, when you are creating your statement for KQL, as in my previous slide I have shown you, this is how you are going to struct or create your statement, right? So here basically we are going to use different operators that you are going to use when you are going to put a query. Now let's understand each operator. So first the operator is like you have the statement that starts with your table name. Now further we are going to start other operators and add it to your statement. That is your search operator. So the search operator, it provides a multi-table or multi-column experience. Here the search operator, it is easy to use when it is compared to where operator. Like for example, you want to search here, right? You want to search for ERR or search for new. So your first statement, it will search for new keyword across all the table. And the second table, the second statement, it will search for this NEW in your table, that is you have mentioned security event. Now let's understand the where operator. So where operator is like kind of a condition you are putting. So the where operator, it filters your table to a subset of rows that satisfy a predicate. Like here you can see we are using the where operator, and where the time generated is equal to 1 hour ago means you only want to get the logs which is generated just 1 hour ago. You can add other condition also. You can filter it out with the event ID. Like here you are mentioning the time generated, it should be 1 hour ago, plus you should also take care that event ID should be 4624. If it is matches, then only you are able to get the result. You can also construct your query like this: security event, which is your table name, where time generated ago 1 hour, event ID, and the account type. Next is your let statement. To your let statements, it bind the names to expression. For the rest of the scope where the let statement appear, the name refers to is bound value. So let statement, it actually allow for the creation of variable, right? So here you are actually declaring a variable. Like here you have already set up that let time offset is equal to 1 hour. Now, as in my previous statement, every time you have to mention the time targeted, time generated. But once it is declared, this is what the time you wanted to set. So every time you do not have to mention the time or the event ID. You can directly use the variable. Next is your extend operator. Sorry, extend operator. So your extend operator, it will create a calculated column For example, you want to add a new column in your table, okay? And in a new column, you want the value should be calculated value. So here the extend operator will help you out and will create a new column to your result set. Next is your order by. So you can use this order by operator. For example, in your result, you want that the row should be displayed in a particular order, right? Like here, this is order by descending order or this order by ascending order. So you want the result should be displayed, but it should be ordered by star dir and descending. But the process, it should be ascending. Next, and another important operator, that is your project operator. So your project operator, it control what columns to include, add, remove, or rename in the result set of the statement. There are different type of project operator that you can use. Like let's say if you want to set any column to include, rename, or insert any new column, you can use project. Project away. Project away means something you want to exclude from the output. Project keep means something you want to keep in your output. Project rename means any column you want to rename in the result set. And project reorder, it means if you want to reordering the column, you have to mention the column order. There are few operators that you can use to summarize your data, like you have count, decount, average, max, sum if, and so on. So this is the use of summarize operator. This is a render operator, like if you want to create a visualization. Generally, the other operator we were using that were giving you the result set in a tabular form. But if you want that your result should be generated in a chart, diagram, kind of a visualization, so you can use render. So render operators support these type of visualization: area, bar, column, pie, scatter, and time chart. You can also build multi-table statement using KQL. You can use multiple table in a single statement by using the union operator. So union operator, it is going to include, like here you have included security event and sign in log, both the tables. You can use the join operator, right, to join the information from all the different other tables. So there are different type of join you can see, right? Like you have left join, both, and right. How the data will be collected actually from the right table and the left table. Then here you have some other operators, right? How you can get the data from the structured and unstructured string. Like here you can extract your data, you can use print and extract the information from any string. Okay, so these all are the operators. Let me share you a detailed link that will give you a clear understanding about the KQL. So you can refer this link to have a detailed information. Okay, so anyone, any doubt so far? Any question, any query? Yes, Himanshu, if you have any doubt, can you please let me know? So yes means everything is clear, right? Okay. How can I practice Sentinel? Okay. So Himanshu, my next topic is Sentinel only. So I will be covering the Sentinel part after this. Okay. So I will let you know how you can start with Sentinel. Any other question, Himanshu? Okay. So before moving ahead, friends, let me share you some important link that will help you to prepare for this SC 200 exam. So one is of course the SC 200 course link. So here in this link, you have the detailed information about all the modules I'm covering for today's session. And here you can see we have all the learning path that I'm covering today. Like we have covered Microsoft Defender XDR, right? We have covered Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Cloud. Okay. In each and every learning path, you have the detailed modules available. And at the end of every module, you have exercise, right? Related exercise and knowledge check. So under knowledge check, you have some questions that you can go through to understand the like whether you are done with this topic or not, it is clear to you or not. Okay, so please go through these knowledge check after every module completion. So this is for your course. Next is your SC 200 study guide. Right, you can use this link. And here in SC 200 study guide, you can see that we have all the other important useful link available in a single link, right? Like if you want to explore Microsoft Learn profile you want to create or you want to connect it, you have this link available. For clearing this exam, the minimum score is 700 out of 1000. You need to get to pass this exam. You can go and explore exam sandbox environment if you are new, like how this real exam look like. And here you have the link to take a practice assessment. So I'm going to copy this link. This one. Okay. And friends, there is one more important link that is exam topic. If you already know, that's good. But if no, you can please explore this link. Like is it SE 200 exam? Just type exam topic SE 200. Here you can browse for all the questions. These questions are half of the questions are almost free of cost available. It is kind of real questions directly from the exam. You can have a look, right? So similar kind of a question will be framed. Okay, so you can see like this is a drag and drop type of a question. Even here you have a solution, right? Like you need to receive a security alert when a user attempt to sign in from a location. Remember the question I have discussed when I was talking about the identity protection. So this question is from the identity protection. Activity from infrequent country about the sign-in risk, right? So you can just explore this link. It will surely help you out to prepare for your exam. Okay, and here this is again the exam sandbox link. I will show you how it can be used. Here, when you will click on this link, it will take you to the real exam like environment. Yes, I agree. This link will help you out to understand that how questions are framed and what type of a question can be there in the examinations. Exam time, total exam questions, case study. So there will be one or two case study too. So please prepare for the same. Click on start exam. Next. So this is a kind of a sample question for the MCQs. Okay. Next. Here, when you are going to set any question, you have an option to reset your option. Like you can reset. Are you sure you want to reset? Yes. And further, again, you can select another option. If you want to mark that question as a review later, means you are not sure whether you have marked the correct answer or not. Because maybe during the examination, your timer is going on. Okay, so you are not sure with the answer, but right now you are just going to click any of the answer, and later on if any time left you can come back and review your answer. If you feel like there was something wrong in the question or anything, or all the options were not matching with the question, so you can leave your feedback over there, right? Similarly, you may have options where you need to select multiple options, like 2 options, 3 options. Then you may have drag and drop kind of answer. This is the questions, and here you have the option. So you have to drag and drop to the related area. Okay. Next. This is a question where you have to arrange the answer. For example, you are asked to follow the steps. Okay, or complete the steps. For example, first you have to go to Defender for Cloud, you have to enable the plan. Okay, so you have to pick up your actions and arrange it. Like which action you want to take first, which action you want to take. So you can just replace it like this. Next. You may have question like this. This is a kind of like option or the window directly from the portal. So you need to select the correct option. Okay, you have to configure the setting over there. Next, that is like a for combo box, and you need to select the correct option. Then again, this is the kind of a screen you will get, and you have to mark your answer over there. This is again a kind of a MCQ. This is a yes no question. In this exam, there will be 3 or 4 questions where you will not get chance to go back to the previous question. So please listen carefully. There will be only one question, and every question, there will be only one question, but every time the solution is different. You just have to mark yes or no. Are you okay with the solution or not? Only yes or no you have to do. So please read the requirement carefully and see the suggestion or see the solution it is giving to you. You just have to agree or not agree. Okay. So when you will click on it, you will not be getting chassis. Here, can you see that? Here you will not be able to return. So you have to mark it whether you are agree with the solution or not. Does the solution meet your goal or not? Next, you will not be having option to go to the previous one. You cannot review that. Okay. So please be very careful. And there is a one tip. For example, there are 3 solutions for the one question. If you do not know, this is just the trick. If you do not know this question, you have not understood, or you do not know the correct solution. Okay. I suggest you to please mark no, no, no. Because there are 3 options. Out of them, at least only one will be correct and other 2 will be wrong. Okay. So if you do not know anyone, just mark it no, no, no. That's it. At least 2 will be correct. Okay. And then finally complete your exam and submit. So that was the case study. So in the case study, you can have the overview. So you need to go to the correct, the related option. Like if you want to have a detail, existing environment, understand the existing environment and the requirement. Got it? Once you have understood the case study, you can go back to your questions. Okay, read the questions. If you want to go back to your case study again, you can click on the overview, existing environment and the requirement. Anyone, any questions so far related to the question? Sandbox environment, anyone? Any query related to the exam questions or the format? No one? Okay. Now there is one more link I would like to share that is again very important link, that is the lab link. So as I'm giving you some demo, but if you get the chance to have any lab environment, like if you are able to access Azure portal or M365 environment, you can do the hands-on by using these labs. So these are the labs available. Okay, or this is the first link. Here if you will notice, I have the option to download the zip. So when you will click on download zip, it will give you a resource folder. Okay, so during this lab you may need to use these resources. Okay, and here under lab you will notice you have the lab for each and every topic I have discussed, and even all the topic that are covered in this SC200 course. Starting from Extend Defender XDR, you can explore Copilot security, explore Purview audit, Defender endpoint, mitigate attack, enabling Defender for cloud, KQL, deploy, connect services, connect Windows, connect with Linux, security rule, playbook, schedule query, entity behavior. So all the topics labs are available. Okay, so let me share this link. I'm also sharing you the Azure free trial. You can just try Azure for free. It is available for 1 month. It may ask you for credit card information, so you must be having credit card detail with you. It will hardly charge 1 rupees, I guess. Else it is totally, even not even for 1 rupees. It is totally free, but you just need to mention your card detail. That's it. And for 1 month it is totally free. After 1 month it will ask you, do you want to go and opt the pay per basis or not? Okay, so you need to pay as you go. Okay, so after 1 month you have to take be ready, do you want to agree with pay as you go or not? Okay, And for that 1 month period, there is some amount which is allotted to you so that you can practice for the resources. There is one more link, that is M365 developer program. So you can even explore this too. You can join the M365 developer program. It will give you a kind of a E5 capability. So there are different license, E3, E5, and E5 is having the maximum capacity. Okay, maximum capability. So you can use the E5 capability with this plan. About the recording, Archie will let you know whether the recording is shared or not. Archie, are you there? Can you please let them know about the recording? I think this session will be loaded to on Monday. Okay, thank you, Archie. Another link I would like to share, that is for SC 200 exam link. Okay, when you will scroll down here, you have some exam prep videos. Okay, you can see that. And here you have practice assessment link also. And again, you have the sandbox link, exam sandbox. Here you can select your country before you are going to register for exam. So if your organization is providing you some discount coupon and all, so you can just confirm with your organization. And first select your country. This is your amount for exam, and just click on this option to schedule your exam. When you're going to schedule it, you have an option to select the place. You can give this exam from your home also. Make sure you must be having the device, that should be personal device. Do not use your organization device because there may be some restriction and will avoid you to launch your exam. So please use your personal device. Before directly appearing for the exam, first test your system. Once it is scheduled, right, you have an option to select the required date and the time as per your requirement. You can do that. Okay, and once it is scheduled, you will get an email confirmation that your exam is scheduled for so and so date and so timing, and there is an option to run your system test. So please run the test for the system and check whether your device is okay and ready for your exam or not. Okay, so that and main time you will not be facing any issue. So even that link I have shared. And yes, this certification is valid only for 1 year. Okay, so after within 1 year, before it is completed, 1 year is completed, you need to renew your certification. So make sure, do not forget to renew your certification before it is expired. Okay, else you need to reappear for the exam. Okay, so make sure it is renew. Renewal is totally free. Okay, you do not have to charge for the same. But once it is expired, you need to repay and you have to reappear for the exam. Anyone, any other question related to the exam preparation? And yes, a few more guidelines I would like to discuss. Like when you are going to appear or you have set up your mind for the exam, first make sure you are totally completed with all the course, right? As this course is for complete 4 days course. Each day it's a 8-hour session. Total 32-hour session it is, right? As today we do not have enough time, so I could not take you to all the topics, but sure, I have some time in my hand and I would be covering Sentinel also. But yes, to take a deep dive of all the topics, and to give you the hands-on, right? If you want that, you want to take the deep dive of this topic and you want a lab, a proper lab should be provided to you with the hands-on. So whatever I will be doing, the same you can do with me. So you can join our course for SE 200. So if you want to join this course, you can contact to Archie. She will help you out to enroll you for the course. Okay. So in that course, that will be the 4 full day course will be available. You can join the course where you will be having a lab for 6 months. Yes. So the lab will be available for 6 months for the practice. You can do the hands-on. So this hands-on will give you a kind of a confidence that yes, I have done all the topics and you are ready for the exam. So this 4 full day instructor-led training will help you out to prepare for your exam and to clear it. Okay. So anyone else, anything, any topic you wanted to discuss or any other question you have related to the exam prep? Anyone? Okay, so Archie has shared one link for the feedback. So I request you all to please give your feedback. Your feedback is really very important for us. If you feel like that within the given time, I have give you the overview of this session and could give you the understanding, including the demo. So you please give your full feedback. Okay, so that is really very important for us. So I request you all to please give your full feedback. Okay, thank you so much. Now, again, if you have any query, any doubt, I'm there, so you can ask. So now I am moving ahead and will take you to the Azure portal back and will continue to the next topic. So now we are going to focus to Microsoft Sentinel capability. Okay, so Sentinel, okay, so Hemant, you are asking for the case study. So case study is like you can do one thing. You can just Google for any case study for the SE 200 related topic, or you can search for the case study for topic wise. Uh, Krishna, I am sorry, but these PPTs are only for MCTs. But yes, the course link I have shared you, all the points are picked up from that course link only. Okay, in PPT you will get only the bullet points, but the detail you will get in the course link that I have already shared. Okay, so this PPT I will say it's useless for you. You would not be able to understand the PPT's bullet points. It's better to go through the course content where each and every bullet point and each and every topic is in detail available. Okay, Krishna, I hope it is clear. And yes, for the case study, so Hemant, as I said, um, Yakil, I have already shared the course link. You can go through all the link I have just shared, important links, right? Study guide, the course link, everything I have shared. So this is the course link I have shared. Okay, now coming to the case study, let me help you how you can uh, prepare for the case study. You can just Google for SE 200 case study, right? Or you can also uh, go to exam topic. Remember, I was talking about the exam topic. Please go through exam topic. There you must be having at least one or two case study to practice. Okay. Now, here you have, see, can you see that? Here you have SE 200 case study. Here you have the questions. Or if you want to search for any topic wise, like for example, case study for Defender XDR. See. So this is for your practice. You can just search for it. So here you have some use cases, case studies. Okay. So there are not only exam topics, there are other links available where you will be having dumps for SE 200. So I can understand, see, completing the course and doing the labs, it's not enough, right? So you can go through these links which is available online. That is, some of them are totally free of cost. So I will not ask you to purchase it, but the free one which is available, that will surely help you out if you have well studied and practice for the lab. Okay, so you can just go through that. And yes, for the lab, Hemant, as I said, you can search for the particular topic, case study. And yes, one more thing you can try. So friends, if you will notice in your bing.com, if you are using the Edge browser, here you have, just go for bing.com. Even I many time do this. So here you have the Copilot. This is free of cost, huh? This Copilot capability. Here you can ask Copilot, please prepare a case study for me on topic Microsoft Defender for cloud. For you can further, clarify what, how you want, why you want to prepare for the case study. Please prepare a case study for me to practice for SC 200 exam on topic. Please mention solution to enter. Right? So you can ask Copilot, it will give you different case studies on the topic. You can mention that, please mention the challenges and the solution for the same, and accordingly it is giving you the answer, right? So this will surely help you out to practice for the case study. And rest, as I have suggested, the exam topic, that will again give you a very good idea about the exam questions. Okay, so yes, Hemant, I think in the examination, during the examination window, you are talking about the MS Learn Help. Are you talking about that? So even in your during the examination, you have now, this is like from last few months, this option is now included that you can use MS Learn option during your examination. You have the access to entire MS Learn story. Yes, 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 correct, Hemant. So you can just ask MS Learn for any particular keyword for searching out your answer. Yes, 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 Hemant. Even I have observed, even you know what happens with me when I was looking for MS Learn, it was taking me out from the exam. It happens 3 times during the one examination. So even, I got stuck. My exam was totally closed, and I got a call from the call center from the Microsoft side, from the I think it was yeah, who arranged that exam. Actually, I got the call, and yeah, Pearson VUE. Thank you. Yeah, so Pearson VUE, they called me that this is what the issue has happened. So they have asked me what happened and all. So I just discussed my problem. So they said, please avoid this option. It will, You will, else you will keep facing this issue. But yes, but Hemant, I have it has happened 3 or 4 times that I have appeared for the exam recently. After this option was enabled, it has happened only one time, that's it. But for other examinator it was quite well for me. I do not know. So it's totally depend on your luck. That day maybe your luck was not good and even not mine. So I avoided that option. Correct, correct. But even in my case, though I was facing issue with the MS Learn, but I could clear that exam in it. But yes, Hemant, I suggest you please go through the course link, complete the lab, what is available there in the GitHub, and plus just practice for the exam topic questions. Okay, not very close, very, very close actually, I should say. It's a totally a bad luck, I will say. Yeah, correct. Fail is fail. Okay, yes, but I will take you to Defender, and one thing I would like to show you about the roles. Um, Sorry, here in Microsoft Purview. Yeah. So here in the setting, you can explore roles. There are Microsoft Entra ID roles. You can explore it. These are the role groups. These are the role groups related to your compliance portal to manage your compliance. Like for example, insider risk management, communication compliance, e-discovery manager. So when you are going to perform the e-discovery, you must be having, even though you are having the global administrator role, you must be having e-discovery manager role assigned. Accordingly, you have other roles available. So these roles are different from the Microsoft Entra ID role. And I will be sharing you one link about the security copilot. Um, Okay, so one thing, just overview I would like to give you for the security copilot. See, copilot is what? Copilot is a Microsoft new product that is having the AI capability, and it is based on your LLM. LLM means large language model. Okay, so as we all are communicating with each other with a human readable language, right? Like you are not able to communicate with me, but if you have to communicate with me over the chat, what you will do? You will type something, right? You will write, and in the copilot the same window will be appear. Okay, you can ask copilot, you can put the prompt, this is what you are looking for. Let me show you quickly. Like here I have just shown you in Bing, that was in browser. Similarly, as in my organization, I have assigned the license for the copilot, Microsoft 365 copilot.
I do not have the license for Copilot Security, so I cannot show you. But yes, this is what the Copilot icon you get if you have the license. So here you can ask Copilot to create any content. Like for example, please create um, case study for my students with challenges and solutions. So I have put a prompt to Copilot. Now Copilot is understanding my sentence and it is giving me response. Here, similarly, if you want to ask something like already you have a document created. So here you have the Copilot chat capability. You can ask Copilot like, please summarize this content for me. It is taking some time. So I will just stop. I will open a document which is already created. Let's say I have this report. Here I will ask Copilot, please summarize this document. Now, what Copilot is doing, it is using the AI capability by using the LLM. It is understanding my language and responding to the same and giving me the quick summary, right? Now, coming to the security copilot. So copilot in security, it help you to work in a security procedures. For example, if you want to investigate any alert, right? If you want to investigate any incident, you want to have the summary of any reports, different report is generated, log is connected, audit data is available. So you do not have to create any search, you do not have to create any content search. You will just ask Copilot that please create this search for me with this keyword. Please let me know if any incident is generated for me related to so and so threat, if any type of attack has happened. So you just have to ask Copilot. Now the Copilot capability in term of security can be used in different portal, like for Defender for XDR, for Defender for Cloud, Defender XDR, Microsoft Sentinel, right? So you can use this capability on all these platforms. This is what Microsoft Copilot security is all about. Rest, I have given you the document so you can just go through with the same. It will give you the detailed understanding about the security copilot. Okay, okay, yes, we need to provision the SQ for it, right? Yes, same, even the problem I am facing that I am not able to get even the, the trial license for the same. And I do not have any lab to, the show you or to show the participants. But Hemant, I have observed when I have I because it is over 2.5 year, I have completed this course. But even I was renewing this certification, there was hardly one question from this area. That's it. So I think hardly you will get one or two questions from security co-pilot. Uh, Himanshu, there is no participation certification is provided. Okay, you got four questions. Okay, so Himanshi, course completion batch is provided to everyone. You need to redeem it. Okay, so it is not a kind of a certification we are providing. We are just providing you the batch. Okay, you need to redeem it. Okay, so Himanshu, you only can redeem by using your Learn profile. So Himanshu, you can just you have redeemed. Okay, so can you please cross check? It is must be there in your achievement section. Just cross check. I will quickly show you mine. How to get it. Okay, why it is happening? Okay, so if you want to see your batch, go to your profile.
Under profile, go to your achievements. And in the achievement, just go to your learning path or the course. And in the course, you have all the batches available. Right? So make sure you are into the course tab. And your batch will be like this, Security Operation Analyst. Okay, so Himanshu, you can just cross check. Let me know if you are not able to get it. Okay, so friends, any other question related to the exam prep links? So now we have few more time. So I have around 20 to 25 minutes in my hand. So I can quickly take you to Microsoft Sentinel and will explain you the concept related to the same. Okay, so now here in this learning part, we are going to focus on Microsoft Sentinel capability and how we can configure Microsoft Sentinel and what is the Sentinel is all about. Here in this part, you need to understand what is Microsoft Sentinel is all about, how we can create and manage Sentinel workspace, query the logs, huge watch list, and we will also try to connect different connectors with Microsoft Sentinel. Okay, now let's first understand what is this Microsoft Sentinel is all about. So Microsoft Sentinel, as it's like you already must be using traditional SIEM system, security information and event management system. So these traditional system used to take long time to set up and configure. But here it is not even was not necessary that it was designed with a cloud workload in the mind, as now every organization they are moving toward the cloud, multi-cloud environment and want to have the hybrid setup. So here this Microsoft Sentinel that will enable you to start getting valuable security insight from your cloud, multi-cloud and your on-premises data quickly. So your Microsoft Sentinel, it's a SIEM and SOAR solution. As a SIEM tool that any organization can use to collect the information, to analyze, perform security operations, right? So here, this SIM system will allow you to collect and query the log. So what actually happened? We first need to start collecting the data. For example, you have incidents generated or you have some logs created in Microsoft Defender. Some logs are generated in Microsoft Entra. Some logs are generated in Microsoft Defender, or some logs are collected in your Azure. So you have different portals where there are different activities are being performed. So how you are going to keep an eye on every activities in your system? So you want an SIM system that should be able to collect the information from all other places. Once the information is collected, you have to detect if there is any threat. So it requires a threat intelligence capability. It should be able to understand that this log is related to threat or it is not related to any threat. So detecting and investigating the threat quickly by using the machine learning capability and Microsoft Threat Intelligence capability. So Microsoft, it uses both the capability, machine learning and threat intelligence capability to detect these threats. Now we have to investigate that also, critical investigation, right? So Microsoft does tightly integrate with all your cloud services. It not only quickly ingests the log, but also will help you out to detect the threats and investigate the same. And then finally respond to the same. Here, Microsoft will help you, Sentinel will help you to even automatically respond to these threats. So you can respond to these threats like assigning any admin for the same who is going to investigate the event or sending any notification, right? So that all can be, the action can be taken. Now let's see how this Microsoft Sentinel works. So Microsoft, there are these different components that works with Microsoft SIM solution. The first one, that is your data connectors. So these data connector will help you to ingest the data into Microsoft Sentinel. As your data is from different places, like as I said, Defender XDR, Defender for cloud, Azure services, and so on. So first, as you want this data should be collected in Sentinel, you must be having a space where the log will be connected and to connect these spaces with Sentinel. So here you have data connectors. So you need to first install all these connectors by using Content Hub solution. Once it is installed, you can configure this and you can add some services. For example, Azure Activity Log, right? You can add with Microsoft Defender services. You can add with Microsoft 365 services, with AWS, with GCP, and so on. When the log is collected, you need to retain the same. So log can be retained as per your requirement. You can also use workbook. These workbook can be used to visualize your data within Microsoft Sentinel. So you can think this workbook is like a dashboard, right? So each component in this dashboard is built by using an underlying KQL of your data. You can use some built-in workbook also in Sentinel, and you can edit them as per requirement or as per your need. If you want, you can also create this workbook from scratch. If you want to use or if you have used Azure Monitor Workbook, this feature is just similar like that. You have analytical alerts. So this is a kind of a data visualization. So it would be great that to have some proactive analysis across your data. So you can enable the built-in analytical alert. You can create analytical rule, and once the rule is created, it will start generating the alert. Then Microsoft hunting, like Microsoft Sentinel threat hunting capability. Here the threat hunting, which will help you to hunt for the threats, investigate for the event. It provides some notebook for advanced hunters who want to use the full power of programming language to hunt through their data. Then you have incident. When an incident is created and when any alert is triggered. It was same just as we have observed in Defender for a Defender XDR, where when any alert is generated, it creates an incident. So you can investigate the incident and you can manage the incident. You can visually investigate the incident by mapping the entity like the application, IP address, any device, any user, right? Then you have automation playbook available. So with this ability to respond to incident automatically, you can automate some of your security operations and make your security team more productive. So Sentinel, it allow you to create automated workflow or playbook in respond to these events. Now let me take you to Microsoft Sentinel. So here I need to log into my Azure portal. Okay. So when you are going to start with Sentinel, it requires a log analytic workplace. So already in my previous demo, I have shown you to create a log analytic workplace. So it is already created. So I will directly connect my Sentinel with this log analytic workplace. Let's create. It is asking to add Sentinel to a workspace. So I will select this log analytic workplace and will click on add. It's done. Now your Sentinel is ready. Okay. Make sure as your Sentinel is a SIM solution, so it need a space to collect the logs that is known as log analytic workplace. You just need to add your Sentinel with that log analytic workplace. And when you are creating log analytic workplace, these workspace are created as per the resource group, right? Or the region from where for that particular region you want to like protect with Microsoft Sentinel. Okay. And now here as we have a content hub. To under content hub, we need to use we need to install these connector first. For example, let us start with Azure Activity. So I will quickly install this connector. It is in progress. Now, once it is installed, we can manage it. Or if you will go to data connectors, this content is already installed, right? But as it is not connected one, so we need to open the connector page to connect it. So I will click on open connector page. Launch Azure Policy Assignment Wizard. You have to mention the scope. So here I will select my subscription, and here you can select the resource group. If you do not want to mention any particular resource group, you want to take overall subscription here in the scope, you can do that. So I'm selecting the entire subscription. If you want to exclude any resource group, any resource, you can do that. Next. Here you have to select your Loganatic workplace. So I'm selecting this Loganatic workplace which is connected to Sentinel. Remediation. If you want to create any remediation task, you have to mention over there. That's it, and create. It is done. We can go back Microsoft Sentinel. So right now it is taking the configuration, and it will be configured. It will take some time. After that, it will be connected, and whatever the Azure activity, the log will be connected. Related incident will be generated here in the log. Okay. Now, once it is done, let's explore few more content here. Let's say start with Entra. So we have Entra ID. Select it and click on install. Let's start with Defender. Defender for Cloud. Install. Now let's go back to data connectors. Now let's configure Entra. Open the connector page. Here, just configure. So here I want to connect Microsoft Entra ID logs to Sentinel. So I'm selecting sign-in logs and the audit log. That's it. If you want to connect with other logs also, all the options are available. Click on apply changes. That's done. When you are going to connect with the connector, make sure you are going to complete all the prerequisite. Okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Open connector page. And here just you need to enable when you are making it for Defender for Cloud. Just enable your subscription.
and now it is connected. And immediately here you can see the status is connected now. It's done. And here, as it shows me green for this Defender for Cloud, the same will be done for Azure Activity and Entra ID. Okay. So it may take some time, but after some time you will notice that even it will be connected. Now let's explore security rules. So here under analytics, now here already one rule is there. Let's create a new rule. Here I'm going to create a new rule, Microsoft Incident Creation Rule. You can give the name. Let's say you have enabled Defender for Cloud, right? And it is now configured, it is connected. Now I'm going to create incident based on Defender for Cloud. So once your connection is done, the next you need to create the rules. So I'm creating the rules for Defender for Cloud. Now here, scroll down. Under Microsoft Security Service, select for Defender for Cloud. Done. Filter by severity and make it for custom and select all low, medium and high. Done. Next, automated response. Click on review and create. So when you have any playbook created, you can go to automated response also, or if you want to create a new automation rule, for example, test. Now action, assign the owner. You can assign the owner to admin, right? So now the automation will be when this type of incident will be created, automatically it will be assigned to this user. Done. Apply. It is going to give me error, no problem. I will be creating this and will come back. Sometime it gives the error, like once the rule is created, then you can go back and edit and create the automation. So now the rule is created. I will quickly go back and edit. Automated rule, add new. If you have any playbook, you can run it. If you want to change the status, severity, anything you can do. I'm just assigning the owner, admin, and apply. Done, and click on review and create. Okay, so you have successfully created a rule. So when any incident will be generated in Microsoft Defender for Cloud, the incident will be generated and it will be assigned to this admin. Okay, so there are much more to explain or discuss about Sentinel, like discussing working with the playbook, automation, schedule query, how we can perform the attack, simulation, study the same, right? Workbook, content management. There is much more about Sentinel capability. Okay, but as because of the time limitation, I'm not able to do so. But the resources I have shared you, the link I have shared you with you, will surely help you out to prepare for SC200 exam. Okay, so again, like if you want to have a detailed understanding of this course, you can ask with Archie how you can enroll to this course, to this full 4 days course, instructor led training. So I will be the instructor for this session where I will be giving you the a deep dive of each and every topics. Will be provided you the lab with all the lab capabilities, Sentinel, everything will be there.
and you would be able to explore it. Okay, so that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for attending the session. You all were really active throughout the session and responding to me. So it was really having a great session with you all. Thank you so much, everyone. If anyone, any doubt, any questions so far, please put it into the chat. Himanshu, please let me know what other information you are looking for, because I have just explained about the Sentinel and try to give you the overview of Sentinel as per the available time. But if you want, I can share you one link about the Sentinel. So you can go through just this link. Yes, Hemant, I'm a cybersecurity expert. So I'm having all the expert level of certification for SC. So of course, I provide the instructor-led session for SC 102. So this is the link I have shared. Yes, Himanshu, all the capabilities are available in free trial. Okay, and the free trial is available for 1 month. Once again, I requesting you all to please give your valuable feedback. If you feel like I have given you the overview as per the available time, please give me the full feedback. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Himanshu. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye, everyone. Take care.